Se están adueñando los expats de Limón, Costa Rica, parte 1.
Jungle, sun, surf. Gorgeous beaches. Some of them rank the prettiest in the world, and much of it largely undeveloped, especially compared with the rest of the Caribbean. Here's an example. This is Cancun, and this is the coastline south of Puerto Viejo, just north of the Panama border. Until just a decade ago, these were dirt roads, but tourism and development have driven in fast. Boutique hotels, high-end supermarkets, and more tourists than ever before.
We have a lot more people than we used to. And what this town used to be is no longer exists. And what it's brought is just, as we know worldwide, is gentrification and development.
And this is likely just the beginning. The local municipal government is pushing to approve a regulatory plan for the region that many residents say would open it up to a wave of development from high-end resorts that would transform their lives and their home. If the plan is pushed through, they fear for the fate of the local environment, the reef, the pristine coastline, their community, and their future.
¿Cuál es su propósito? ¿Que esto se convierta en un Miami? Que los amigos de ellos puedan venir y disfrutar y hacer la loquera que hacen.
Here's what the fight is over. Since the 1970s, Costa Rica has had a maritime law that prohibits building within 50 meters from the coastal waterfront. It also restricts development on land 200 meters back from the water. But the southern Caribbean coast has never had a regulatory plan to define what those restrictions mean, where building can and cannot take place, and for what purpose. That means that development has happened on the fly. Most residents agree that the region needs a regulatory plan urgently, but locals say they want a plan that they actually had a hand in crafting. They say that is not the case with the current plan, and groups are organizing against it. They've held signature drives and protests.
Porque hoy es el comienzo y yo creo que tenemos que elevar la voz no solo a nivel nacional, sino a nivel internacional.
También nos tienen que consultar qué hacer en nuestro territorio desde el primer día. No venir después, al final, con un documento de 400 páginas para que lo estudiemos a ver qué nos parece. Eso no es así. La cosa no es así, señor alcalde. Lo respeto mucho, pero la cosa no es así. Este plan regulador hay que traerlo abajo y comenzar de nuevo. De nuevo.
¿Qué Goldie todavía existen los indígenas que defendemos nuestros derechos, nuestra tierra madre? Así que no se le olvide, don señor alcalde, que qué Goldie está perdido. ¿Qué Goldie tiene indígena quien lo defiende y lo vamos a defender hasta lo último? Así que defendemos a nuestro qué Goldie.
Lucelina Sanchez is a leader of the indigenous Bribri people on Kekoldi land. Their territory stretches over several miles of coastline that will be impacted by the regulatory plan, and they are concerned.
Nos preocupa como territorios indígenas porque de un principio cuando se elabora este plan de parte de los funcionarios de la municipalidad y sus comisiones, pues no nos tomaron en cuenta. No nos informaron, no tuvimos ninguna clase de informaciones formal a nuestro gobierno, pues para tomar o para realizar una participación o tener nuestra participación en sí en dicha propuesta.
The Bribri people have particular reason to be concerned. In 1996, the local government expropriated part of their territory along the coast. The indigenous community fought and won recognition, but it took more than 20 years. In 2019, the Supreme Court ruled that they had the legal right to the land because they were never consulted. But by then, their land was largely already occupied by others, and the state has not taken any steps to physically return it to them.